All right, guys, welcome back to the AGTV SFL, the average guys. So we got a tabletop review here for you. And today we have the cold steel push dagger. So we have three different sizes. Let's start off with the big boy. Okay, so as you can see, this one comes in a nice hard plastic kind of Kray-Ex holster. It has a belt loop or a belt clip, pocket clip. Um, it's really good, solid design. You can also put some paracord on here, or pretty much tailor it to however it matches your need. If you need to put this on a vest, you need to put it on the backpack. You need to whatever. You can definitely, there are options here, and you can alter it to fit your needs as well. Okay. There's good retention in here. Um, and I'll demonstrate that now. When you're retracting this, or when you're removing this from the holster, try not to keep your hands up here. Okay, keep your hands down here, because this is a dagger blade and it's sharp on both sides. You can cut your hands easily. All right, so remember, safety first, guys. All right, it's got a nice textured handle. This is like a rubber handle, and it's not flimsy, it's not squishy, right? It's solid. Okay, so nice. This one you can probably get for about 50 bucks. It depends on when you see this video and what the price is at that time. You can pick this up at Blade HQ. They have quite a variety of these. And okay, so why would you need one of these, right? These things have proven to be very useful, very versatile. You've seen this one here in quite a few of our videos. Um, it's very small, it's compact, it's sharp, it's fully serrated. I'll take it out and show you in a minute. And for those who haven't seen it as yet, and I mean, this is just versatile. You can do almost anything with this. All right. On this one here, I've added a little belt clip on there, but I'll show you that. Let's go ahead and remove the big boy. Okay, so I'm grabbing the bottom, pulling back. Saw that? A little bit of resistance there. So look at this blade. Now, I believe if you do where the blade starts to the tip, it's about 4 inches. But if you're looking at this piece right here to here, it's a little more than, but I don't think in a lawful situation they measure that. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But look at this thing. Very beautiful. It's got like a kind of somewhat of a stone wash kind of deal going on there. And it's very sharp. Very sharp. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. Okay. So they can. Okay. All right. And put that down. And check this boy out. So that's about the size right there. This, you can grab that on Amazon. They're about $3-4. You can also get the screws. So I mean, you can pretty much tailor this, like I said, to meet your needs. This one, I actually put that little clip on there so I can clip it in my pocket. I can, carry this around if I'm with jogger pants or sweatpants or whatever the case may be. And it secures it, it holds it, especially when I have to deploy it. And trust me, I use this thing for almost everything. I do have other EDCs, but I find myself reverting to this. And this little guy here, I carry this on my AirPods, on the hook, and it I take this thing out to cut boxes, packages, open letters. I mean, I use it more than I use my EDC. Also, one of the things I wanted to pro tip, right? Um, don't use your EDC knife to cut boxes and open packages and those kind of things. You want to leave that knife for its intended purpose, right? Now, if it's the intended purpose is not defense and it's to be used as a tool, by all means, but don't use your defense tool or defense weapon um, if you're able to get another to use as a tool, because you want that thing to retain its edge. You want it to retain its sharpness. Okay, that's very, very important um, in a situation. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out. All right, see that? See where I'm holding? See where this hand is? All right, got a nice little snub fit. All right, I'm gonna put that down. Look at the size of this blade. Well, some of you have seen this who follow the channel. Thank you guys so much. Like, share, subscribe. Um, little backstory. Me and a good friend of mine, my brother, we've been trying to do this for quite some time, and we never really got around to it. But we finally said we're going to go start our channel and we're going to put content out there, and hopefully we can entertain you guys, right? Just average guys. We're not trying to be weekend warriors or any of those things, and we're just trying to show you what we've learned, show you what we use, and how we make much with what we have, and try to make it work, right? Okay, so that's the back side of this. It's very good material. This one you can get for about 30 bucks, and I'm telling you, this thing, it holds the edge. We've cut so many things with this. It's crazy, and it still holds the edge, and the serrations just makes it a whole lot easier. Okay, so again, this one and this one is the same. The only difference is I actually added a belt clip, pocket clip to that one. So I'll go ahead and take this one out so you can see it as well. Okay, right, same thing. Why have two, right? Why have two? Why not? I'm telling you, these things are so versatile. They're so easy to use. They're so easy to conceal. It does almost everything. Why not? Right? And 30 bucks? I mean, come on. Now, what example can I give? Do you want to shave with it? No, of course not. Right? Why would you want to do that? But it does almost everything, guys, and it's not some flimsy handle or some little rubber squishy handle. It's not. This thing is. Let me make sure these things are sharp. So these are. It has like a. I don't know. Can you see that? It has like a rubbery feeling and a very, very good grip. I mean, it's got good texture on it, but it's not squishy. It's not soft, and yeah, pretty cool, right? Okay, don't get me started. I'll have fun with these things all day. All right, so this little guy, like I said, I have resorted. 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 I have resorted to this little guy on a daily occasion. Opening boxes, cutting shrink wrap, cutting not shrink wrap. You know what I mean? Who cuts shrink wrap, right? But anyways, um, zip ties, rope, you name it. I've used this little thing to do that, and look how tiny this thing is. Right? Look at this, and right, same concept with the blade. Make sure you see this one. I can actually hold it like that and pop out. See? So be careful with it. If you buy one, if you own one, mess around with it so you get comfortable with it. I mean, I have cut myself before, but now I understand how to use this. And this is not a double side; it's a single side. So it's one side is flat right there, right, and the blade is on the other side. So I kind of mess around with this one a little more than I do with those because they will cut you. But anyways, look at this thing. Let me see. I know. Okay. How was that angle, right? How's that? Now, can you? Why not? Why not? Right? So let's talk about where should you put this, right? How should you hold it? What finger should you which fingers should you put it between? Guys, it's what works. It's what the situation presents and how you're able to make this do what it's supposed to do and get you out of that situation or whatever the case may be. You can have it in between your middle and ring finger right there, right? You can have it all the way up. See that? All the way up, or you can have it right here by the first joint, right? I like to have it all the way up. This way you have a firmer grip on it. And as you can see here, you can't there's not a lot of wobble or wiggle. So it's a solid grip on there, right? You can put it in between your middle finger and your index finger, right? Make sure you got a good nice fist on there that your palm of your hand is pushing on right here. So it's nice and secure, right? Nice and secure. Look at that. Okay. So now can you hold it like this? Why not? Just make sure you're putting a lot of grip here, and so this doesn't slide up into your hands, and you know what's going to happen, right? Okay. So right, and so like I said, there's hold it based on the current situation and you know whatever is needed, but make sure you practice and you understand how it works. This way you don't get hurt or you don't hurt yourself. Um, and yeah, man, it's I'm telling you, for $30, it's definitely worth the buy. The quality of the blades are there. They hold a sharp for a long time, and you can pretty much do anything with these things. I can't talk about them enough, and you can pick them up at Blade HQ. This is not sponsored, guys. I bought these myself. I normally give them out to my friends and family members, and obviously I give them a little crash course on how it's used. I won't give it to someone that doesn't know how to use it. But yeah, it's great tool, and it could be used for so many more things. Okay. Earlier I was mentioning that they're sharp, right? So look at this. Remember this paper? This paper here. I don't know. One day I was gonna make the videos, and then I'm like, you know what? I need some paper, and I got the regular book pages, and the knives were just going through. Even the dull knives were cutting right through them, and I'm like, this is not working. But this paper right here, and I'm pretty sure once I run out of this, I got to go find another book or something. But this paper puts these knives to the test. Let me tell you, uh, high end brand. I mean, gosh, if you look at you're gonna see I got some upcoming videos. Even my Microtech, I was concerned. Trust me, I was really concerned with the sharpness of my Microtech. And it this paper, man, I'm telling you. All right, so let's get into it. So obviously, I'll make sure my fingers are clear, right? These things will slice, they will stab. Okay, this big one here, can you hold it like a knife? You can, but you just have to get used to having your fingers in like an awkward situation, right? Like three on the bottom, two on the top, and if you're using this for whatever, but you can also do that with it in the right. Move side to side, front to back, down and up, right? But what other angles can you use it like this? Maybe maybe you can, right? Maybe you can. You just make sure you secure the top. You're pressing on the top so it doesn't ride up into your hands. That'll be bad, right? Secure the top and you do what you got to do, right? Okay, so let's get to cutting. Like I said, this paper will definitely put some of these blades to its test. It's sharp, but razor sharp, not razor sharp, but it's sharp, right? See that? Let's take a look at these small ones here. Yeah, see the serration? A little bit of rip in there. See this little one. Once they get through something, though, yeah, once they get through something, all day, right? Double that up. Once it gets through something, all day. But yeah. So, what are your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the comment. Okay? Can we make that happen? Let's see. I got to be very careful here. Right? What do you think? Can we rock 3? Can we rock 3 of them? I don't know. All right, guys. Hey, it's been an absolute pleasure. Blah, blah, blah. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have a great day. Be safe. And I'll catch you on the next video. All right? I'm out.